Hey you guys, Mr. Moony1235 here again. In preparation for my other videos, I actually have a big announcement planned up. I thought I would give you guys a CD tour of the albums that I do own. I did something like this a few months ago in a video I entitled Music, but I think this will go a little bit more in depth because I own more CDs than that. It's a really unimpressive collection. I really don't have that many, which kind of disappoints me, but I mean, I have a few like on iTunes that I don't have on physical CD, like, you know, just a few like random tracks laying around and stuff like that. But I want to talk about my physical albums because I think that's more special. This is my shelf. Yeah. That's about that, and then I keep my gorillas in a separate collection because they mean more. Obviously, you've seen me talk about them. But I guess I'll just start from the top and go down. Here are my killer CDs, Day and Age and Hot Fuss. I never got Sam's Town. I mean, I'm sure it's a good album, but I never got into that for some reason, just the singles. Here are Shiny Toy Guns, first and second album. Season of Poison and We Are Pilots. I love both of these albums and I can't wait for their third one. I'm hoping that'll come out this year. They've been talking about it, but I haven't seen nothing else. Men at Work CD. Just, I like a few of their songs. I'm not looking to collect thing with the Police best of pretty much collection thing. I like a lot more Police songs than what's on that thing is the only disappointing part. Here's Neighborhoods. Yeah. This is the Mamas and the Papas greatest hits. Once again, not a big collector, but I do like a lot of their songs. And then to go along with the Police, I got a Best of Sting here. Yeah, I like a lot of his stuff. Here's Sleigh Bells Treats. I hated their second album, Reign of Terror, but I love Treats a lot. Check out Sleigh Bells. And the Best of John Lennon. I'm a huge Beatles fan. I'm sure you've seen the poster in a few of my videos, but I like Lennon's solo work too. This is Blink-182's Dude Ranch. It's a good punk album. Arcade Fire's The Suburbs. I need to get more into this thing. I've only listened to it one time through. I'm still not a huge fan, but I don't know. I need to get more into it. This is my Fall Out Boy Live in Phoenix DVD thing. It's pretty cool. It's got a whole concert on it and some really good songs. Also all of their music videos that came up to the point of what is it? The album that had Thanks for the Memories on it. I can't remember it right now. Anyway. Here's all the Beatles albums. I won't pull these out one by one. Please Please Me is in my car, but I do have all 13. Along with the Past Masters, and there's the Blue Album and Love, and Yellow Submarine Songbook, and the Beatles one. I love the Beatles. I love the Beatles. Yeah. Got a whole lot of stuff by them. Here's my Linkin Park. Meteora, Minutes to Midnight, Thousand Suns. I owned a copy of Hybrid Theory, but I don't have it anymore. I don't know what happened to it, to be honest with you, but I like pretty much everything Linkin Park put out. So, yeah. Here's my Mute Math. There's Debut. There's Armstenids. There's Odd Soul. Love everything Mute Math ever did. They're amazing. See me review their newest album, but I love Air a whole lot too. It's Love 2. And there's Moon Safari. I like a whole lot of other Air songs, but those are the two albums that I consider to be perfect, along with Les Voyages dans la Lune. It's perfect too, but I still don't own a copy of it yet. But anyway, here's my Oasis. This is the Stop the Clocks, kind of like a best of compilation. Got all their best songs on there. And then their newest album, Dig Out Your Soul, which I really liked a lot. I'm hoping they come back from being broken up. I'd like to see something new from them. And obviously, Nirvana's Nevermind. If you're like any music fan at all, you have to have that album in your collection. Really, there's no choice in it. You have to have Nevermind. And then they're kind of like a best of thing, I guess. I'm not really sure what to call this, but I like it a lot. It's Coldplay's Viva La Vida. That's the special edition. Comes with the Propsker's March EP. So got some bonus songs on there, along with Milo at Scioto, which I did not like that much actually. I was very disappointed in their newest album. Then I got all the, pretty much, I got a good bundle of Green Day. I don't have their older stuff, but Nimrod, Dookie, and Warning, and 21st Century, International Superhits, American Idiot, Bullet Out Bible, and Awesome as Fuck. Yeah. Awesome. I love Green Day. For some reason I have the copy of the Black Eyed Peas, The Beginning. I'm not sure why. I'm not really a huge fan. And Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet. And then Danger Days by My Chemical Romance. Okay. That was out of its place. Okay, I've reviewed this album, Lana Del Rey's Born to Die. I like it a lot. Sorry. This is Giles Corey. It's a depressive album that not a whole lot of people know about. But it's awesome. Little Dragon, Ritual Union. Was it for Gorillaz, I wouldn't have got into Little Dragon, but this album is perfect. Vampire Weekend's Contra. Never got into their first album as much as I did Contra, but I'm still looking forward to their new stuff as well. Rival Sons, Pressure in Time. They're a pretty cool hard rock group, kind of like Led Zeppelin-ish, kind of. And Sex Pistols. Never Mind the Bullocks. One of the best punk albums considered to be ever made, which I can agree with. It's pretty cool. Best of ELO. Yeah, I love ELO. They really did have like a future idea of what music is going to be back in the 70s. And good songs, you know. Fleet Foxes. Yeah. I got their second album too, but I did not enjoy it near as much as I did their first one. And Gautier reviewed this as well, making theirs. Along with Mumford & Sons, Sido Moore. As you can tell, my music tastes are pretty varied. Here's Flyleaf. Once again, enjoyed the first album way more than I did the second. Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. I think this is a pretty important album to have if you're a music collector as well. I don't own any other Pink Floyd albums. I'm not a huge Pink Floyd fan, but I really felt like Dark Side of the Moon was something special, especially for the time that it was made. You know, it's really some today standard stuff on that thing. The Clash's London Calling. I think that's pretty important to have too, being a music collector. Got those famous albums in there. Got some good Charlotte here. I used to be way more of a fan of these guys. This is actually the first band I started listening to, because back when I was a little kid, all I listened to was that, because I was immature. But this is the first album that I ever had apart from a Weird Al Yankovic CD. Young and the Hopeless, Chronicles of Life and Death, and Good Morning Revival. These are my 3 favorite albums by them, but I do enjoy their other ones as well. Here's a change of pace, prepare the masses. A girl that I knew was a pretty big fan of this band and kind of got me into them after she gave me a CD with a few tracks by them on it, and I went out and got it. It's pretty good. I listened to it a lot more back when I was in high school, but not so much anymore. Here's them Crooked Vultures. Can't wait for their second album either. They're pretty incredible. There's Rusty Glass Swords, one of my favorite albums of last year. Pretty good electronic album. Then here's a really big change of pace. This is Monkey Journey to the West. This is the soundtrack to an opera that Damon Albarn did. I actually got to see the opera in Charleston, South Carolina, which was pretty cool actually. I was hoping to see Damon there, but I missed him. Who knew that about 2 years later I'd actually see him live on stage with Gorillaz at Madison Square Garden, so that's pretty cool. Now I have all of the Queens of the Stone Age albums. There's the first one, Rated R, Songs for the Deaf, Lullabies, Era Vulgaris, a live album. Can't wait for their new one this year. I also have an EP of The Fun Machine Took a Shit and Died. Yeah, song is pretty good actually. Glad they released a studio version. Then I have let's see here. I have all of the Panic at the Disco albums. Vices and Virtues is in my car, but there's Fever and Pretty Odd. I love Panic at the Disco. I don't know why so many people hate on them nowadays. But, you know, I like what I like. And then I also have Blur's entire discography, you know, being a Gorillaz fan. There's the best of Blur, and that's Leisure, and there's Modern Life is Rubbish, and Park Life, and that's The Great Escape, and Self-Titled, and 13, and Think Tank. I also have the Beginner's Guide, which I agree, this is a pretty good CD if you're just starting to listen to Blur. It's still missing a few key tracks, I think, though. Here's my Radiohead. I have the Best Of, which a lot of people are kind of looked down upon, and my favorite one by them is OK Computer. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I got a few random Muse albums here. Here's a Showbiz, which my roommate gave to me. My favorite album by them, Black Holes and Revelations, and there's The Resistance. Looking forward to their new CD as well. Then I've got two Owl City albums that I really like. Ocean Eyes and All Things Bright and Beautiful. A lot of people hate on them too, but I really like his music. I don't like everything that he does, but I love both of those albums. And here's a few random Black Keys albums as well. There's Magic Potion, because I wanted to get a taste of what the Black Keys were like before Brothers, and I really, really love it. It sounds a whole lot like some Led Zeppelin sounding licks on there. It sounds sick. There's Brothers, and there's El Camino. I think I'm pretty much done collecting Black Keys albums, because, you know, they kind of have a consistent sound. Once you've heard a few, you pretty much get the idea of what they sound like, so if they come out with anything new, I'll collect that, but I'm probably done collecting the rest of their discography, honestly. There's The Good, the Bad, and the Queen, another thing that Damon Albarn did. Hoping they'll put out something new, because this is a really good album. Then after that, we have my Weird Al Yankovic collection. Like I said, I've had these albums forever, since I was a little kid. First guy that I ever listened to, which kind of sucks, because when you get into like a parody artist, it makes the songs better if you actually know what songs he's parodying. Well, I didn't. I just like the funny lyrics because I'm dumb. I even got his newest one, Apocalypse. Even though I was kind of disappointed in it, I think I'm actually done with Weird Al Yankovic. I mean, I had a long time running, but I don't think I would buy anything else that he ever made. And then down here below, I got a few CDs that I keep down here because I don't listen to them as much. But like I said, there's Fleet Fox's second album, Helplessness Blues, which I was disappointed hardly in, but everybody else seemed to just love it for some reason. For some reason I have the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack. I don't know, I really liked the theme. There's another John Lennon CD. And Nightwish. Actually, I like Nightwish a whole lot. Not many people have heard of them either. I didn't get their newest album, but from the single I heard, it was pretty good. There's Foo Fighters. This is probably all I've listened to. I'm not a huge Foo Fighters fan. Five Finger Death Punch. Their newest album, that's pretty good. Love this one a whole lot too, actually. Switchfoot, The Beautiful Left Down. Pretty much the only album that I like by them, because I think every song is perfect on it. And Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Pretty important one to have. Once again, it's one of those that you kind of need to have if you're a music collector, because it's a famous album. This is a good one too, actually. The Turtles, Happy Together. Goes along with the 60s stuff that I really like, you know, the Beatles and junk like that. Really like a lot of the songs on this thing. Keep that up here. The Oh Brother Where Art Thou soundtrack. Now that's pretty perfect, actually. I actually sang one of those songs in a talent show. A friend of mine. Foxborough Hot Tubs, Green Day side project. This is really good too. I'm finding a whole lot of stuff in the making of this video. It makes me happy, actually. Okay. Best of Blue Oyster Cult. Yeah. Once again, I need to get more into this too, because once again, I only still like Cities on Flame with Rock and Roll and Don't Fear the Reaper, obviously, and Godzilla. Those three songs are just epically awesome. I need to listen to more of that. I also have Styx's greatest hits. I really like Renegade and Mr. Roboto. Those songs are kick-ass. Let's see. I'm finding awesome stuff in here. Here's an Everclear album. Oh my god. I really loved the song AM Radio when I was a kid. I think my dad did too. I think he's the one who actually bought that CD. And then for fun, I have Classical Thunder. Just a CD of classical music, Beethoven, Mozart, all that type of stuff, because sometimes I like to use it for movies that I make with friends because it sounds epic. The Revenettes. That's pretty good too. I only listened to it one time through though. Shoot. What else do I have crammed in this thing? I guess that's pretty much it. Just a few burn-ins. Ooh, no. Never mind. Forgot about these epic little beauties here. Broken Bells. Love this album. This album's awesome. I love Broken Bells. Some people think it's really boring, and I don't know why. I love Broken Bells. Skrillex, Scary Monsters, Nice Sprites. I liked it better than Bangarang, I think. I got more into Scary Monsters than I did Bangarang, I think. I wish he would come out with like a full album. I don't know why he hasn't done that yet. And then I got 30 Seconds to Mars, A Beautiful Lie. This band only kind of bought just because I really like the singles on it. Didn't really get into the rest of it. And then got some compilations on here. And, here we go. Van Halen, Best of Both Worlds. Once again, I don't really get into everything on here, but I really like Van Halen a lot. One of the best guitarists of our time. He really is. Then good old rock and roll. This is like 50s music, pretty much. There's a whole lot of songs on here that I really like. Yeah, I like oldies, pretty good. don't listen to it as much as I should, but I got a 70s CD. I'm really into 70s music too, actually. We play a whole lot at the radio station that I work at, so that's always fun. And there's like Best of Buddy Holly. Ooh wee oo. I look just like Buddy Holly. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna talk about these country albums that I have here because I don't listen to them at all. I don't even know why I have them. There's George Strait #1s and freaking Trisha Yearwood. I don't even know how these ended up in my printing case here. That's another thing. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't like country music like at all. Like I don't have any CDs of that except for those two, obviously. But like I don't actively go out searching for freaking country music because I hate it. But anyway, that's pretty much it. CD-wise, what I have. I won't show you the Gorillaz stuff because I've pretty much been showing you that the entirety of my videos. Except for, you know, if you want to see that, just watch my lesson in Gorillaz video that I did a few months ago. I've actually got a Feel Good Inc. EP coming in the mail to go along with my Kids with Guns and El Mañana EP. That yeah, because I don't feel like I have enough of the Phase 2 EPs. I only have that one. I have a whole lot of the Phase 1s, but anyway, that's about it. And like I said, I got more on my iTunes, obviously, than just those CDs, but those are my physical ones. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hope we have some similar tastes. I had a whole lot of hate on the other video that I did when I talked about my CDs, but hopefully someone out there likes what I like. So anyway, Moony1235. I'll see you guys later, and I got something really big to tell you, a series of videos that I think you'll really like. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later.